Well, hello and welcome to your Zija back office. To log in, all you need to do is go to myzija.com. And that'll take you to the login page. We simply scroll a little bit to My Zija Office Login. We enter our ID number and our password. You should have been given your ID number, which is your Zango ID with the number 1 in front of it. And then your password should have been sent to you in an email. There would have been a link that says reset your password, or they would have given you a temporary password. Either way, look for that email in your email program. You might have to search for it in case it went into a clutter folder or a junk folder, or you just didn't notice it. Just simply do the search for Zija, and all Zija related emails will come up. I would recommend creating a Zija folder in your email program so you could move all of the Zija emails to that folder. So once you get the email, you can click on it to reset your password, or it'll contain your password. Either way, if you can't find that email and you cannot access it, you simply put in the ID number. You click on Forgot Password. If you click on Forgot Password, that's going to take you to a screen where you're going to put your username, which would have been in that email, or distributor ID, which is your Zango ID with the number 1 in front of it. Then you have to put a verification code. So what is that? It's just making sure you're a human being. Underneath it says, in this case, add 6 plus 6. What's that number? It's 12. So you would put your username in, which is your ID number from Zango, with the number 1 in front. And then the verification code in this case would be 12. It's different every time, so make sure you look at what it says to do, enter that, and submit it. And then you will get an email sent to you. If you don't get an email, you'll see right above that there is a toll-free number, and this is for distributor support at Zija. It's 888-924-6872. So if all else fails, you can call that number and you can say, I need to get the access to log into my back office. They will, on the phone, help you reset your password so you can log in. Okay, now we're going to go back to login. We're going to put that ID number, your new Zija ID number, which is the number 1, followed by your Zango ID number. Underneath that, the password that you just reset or that you have, or that's your login. Now we're going to press login, and it's going to take us into our Zija back office. Now, once we get into the back office, you'll notice that there's the policies and procedures. They want you to read them. They're last updated. You'll see most current update 2014. And when you scroll to the bottom, you'll see you have to say you've read them and proceed, and it won't let you. And the reason why is because it knows you couldn't have read them because you haven't scrolled through. So you're going to read these policies and procedures and scroll all the way through to the bottom, because you cannot proceed until you get to the bottom. So it knows you read them, or at least you could have read them, but that's on you. They just want to make sure that you scroll to the bottom because they'd like you to read them. All right, check mark, proceed. So now the green button is highlighted, and now we can click on the proceed. We can actually get into our Zija back office. So once we get into our Zija back office, there's a couple things you'll see. Your current rank right here, and the promotions, your auto ship template, which you can click edit to edit it, your notifications, your quick links to enroll a new distributor, to your commissions account, to place an order, for the calendar, for the Rockstar program, which is repeat order customers, for your subscriptions, information about the Zija Revolution Pack. And of course, we have our incentives, our library center, and as new things get put into there, you can access them in the library. We'll show you that. The events. There are a lot of events going on all over the world in Zija. Many Zango distributors have already been to many of these events, and I recommend that you find an event near you. Dr. Joshua Plant, if you can get to an event with him, he's your product guy. He's your formulator. He's on the medical advisory board as well as a VP on the executive team with Zija. So those events would be powerful if you're able to get to those. But there's a lot of events, as you can see, going on all over the world, and certainly all over the United States. And of course, down at the very bottom, we have some other links. We have the phone numbers for the corporate office. Sign up for the newsletter to get information and news from Zija. And we have the link right to our compensation plan, which will help you with that and so on. So we're going to go all the way back to the top again. Now, as we're here at the top, we're going to go to a couple of things first. First, we want to make sure we go to My Orders. And My Orders is going to allow you to do two things. First of all, under My Orders is My Auto Ship Order, which you can also get to right here on the main page. So when you click Edit on your Auto Ship, you're able to actually edit your Auto Ship order to whatever you want. Now, in Zija, to qualify for income, you have to order at least 75 points, and 150 points gets you the maximum. So we can get Zango products, and we can get Zija products. Now, Zango products are only available to Zango distributors. So we have access to all of our wonderful products, and eventually they'll open up to Zija, but they just want to get a feel for our order rate to make sure we don't run out of products. If they open up to Zija tomorrow, everybody might try a case of juice, and then it could all be gone and we don't have our juice. So they're making sure they understand and know how long does it take to get the product, in, and what that delivery looks like, and they're going to protect us and all of our products between now and then. So if we want to edit it, we'll just click on Edit the Auto Ship Order, and it's going to take us to the screen where we can add or delete items that are in our shopping cart. Now also notice we're on an auto ship. It'll tell us when our next auto ship is. So this date for the next auto ship, June 5th, which actually is cycle 2. Now you'll notice that you are either going to be in a cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, or cycle 4. These are weeks. So last week was cycle 1, this week is cycle 2, next week is cycle 3, and so on. And you're going to have an auto ship on one of those dates. Now, I recommend that whatever you do, when you first come in, when you place your order, it's going to pick automatically a date 4 weeks from today as your auto ship. But I'm recommending that everybody, if they come in on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Thursday, it's going to pick a date 4 weeks from today on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'm recommending we all change our dates to Monday. If we do that, number one, as that order ships on a Monday, we're going to get our product that week without having to go past the weekend. Number two, as we look at our business qualifications, if everyone's auto ships are set to Monday, then by Monday we can look at our business and see exactly where we stand and know how much volume is needed to get to the next rank. So I'm recommending that everybody, whatever their date is, you simply change the date, click on it, and we can change it. Auto ships are any Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And so we want to make sure, again, it's in the cycle of the week that you placed your order. So if you order this week, if you came in this week, it's cycle 2, then it would come up 4 weeks from now. Now, if it was a Thursday in cycle 2, it would pick Thursday, June 8th, but go in and change it to Monday. And if we all do that, then we can all by Monday know where we stand from the auto ships that are placed and then know what we need to do as far as new business building to get to the next level. Now, the next thing we want to do is if we want to edit our order. So we're going to go back to edit my auto ship order. I've got my date, where I want my date to be. I'm going to go in and look at the products that we want to order. And there's a lot of amazing products to try. But the really cool thing is our Zango products that are all still there, many of those products actually still have the full 100% personal volume attached to it, which is great because on average the Zija products are about 75%, and many of the Zango products are about 75% as well, such as our Pro line or our Junie products or the Picks are 75, maybe 80%, some are a little bit higher, but our Zango products, so we've changed our date, we can change our shipping address, we can change our payment method, and there's our product summary, and now we can edit the products. So as we go in to edit the products, it's going to take us into the shopping cart, and these are the products that are currently in there right now. So I can delete these products once I add new ones. So to add new products, I'm simply going to go in and pick what I want to do. So if I go to Zango, then you'll see all of our Zango products that we know and that we love that are still all available to us. And we scroll down and we can get all of our Zalo and our 2-Minute Miracle and our Pix products and our juice. At the bottom it says next page. And you'll notice that our juice, you can get a 5-case juice, 4-case juice, 3-case juice, 2-case juice, or a 1-case juice, or even a 2-bottle juice package. You'll see all of our picks, including the weight loss group. They're all available now as individuals as well. You'll see that our 2-Minute Miracle Gel not only has the 5-pack, 10-pack, and 20-pack and singles like it had before, it also has a 40-pack for professionals. You'll see these 2 packages here, a Premium Gold Transition Kit and a Gold Transition Kit. What's the difference? Why is the Premium a little bit more? Well, the reason is because Zija has a program similar to Amazon Prime. So it's normally $150 a year, and what it gives you is free shipping all year on any order over 50 points. So I can place orders all year, and that'll save for the money all by itself. The other thing is you get extra Zija rewards points. For every order that you place with Zija, you're going to earn Zija rewards points, kind of like a frequent flyer program. The higher your status, so if you're premium, the more points that you earn, and those points can be redeemed for free product. So for example, when you come in with this 500 pack, you're going to get 75 Zija rewards points immediately. And now on every subsequent order after that, you're going to get bonus Zija rewards points. You can get to that level once you have placed an order on auto ship for 12 consecutive months. But if you buy the pack, it jumpstarts those 12 months immediately. So you are now earning your points plus a 25% bonus every time you order. Now, what does 75 points mean? Well, that's about $100 worth of product. That's free, so that you're going to get that right away. So we definitely want to be on the Prime. The second thing getting a pack does for you is there is a program, or the commission, part of our commission structure, which is Fast Start Pay, which means if you are an active 75 or you have a 75-point order, then you are eligible to earn 15% commission on all of your customers, as well as on your person-sponsored new distributor's first order if placed within the first 28 days. And it's actually their first order and their second order within that 28 period of time. And the reason why they do that is because you can actually purchase a pack for $40 that somebody can purchase. It's got 25 commissionable points attached to it. If they get it, it's got samples. It comes from Zija. It tells them about some of our hottest products. And then if they like what they see and they decide to come in for a pack, you're getting that Fast Start bonus on both that first order of 25 points as well as that second order of the 500-point pack. Now, if you're an active 150, or you've got at least 150 points that you have on your auto ship that you are ordering, then your Fast Start commission is 25%. And your commission on your customers is 25% on all customer volume. So we definitely want to be an active 150. If we purchase a 500-point pack, we are eligible to earn double the Fast Start bonuses for the next 12 weeks. And by the way, if we have 1,000 points on our first order, we can earn double the Fast Start points for the next 24 weeks. So when we're getting off to a new Fast Start, if you're ready for a run, a 90-day run, 180-day run, let's get double the Fast Start bonuses. We can make a lot of money in those first 3 to 6 months while we're creating an amazing back-end residual income. So what would that mean on a 500-point pack? If I was an active 150, I would normally be eligible for 25% or $125 commission paid to me next week. But if I bought this pack for the next 12 weeks, that would be doubled. That would be $250. I sell 3 packs. I have covered the cost of my pack. Now I am in the business. I am profitable. And I've got all these amazing products to use personally, to sample out, and to go build my business. So you're going to add whatever products you want for your auto ship. We're going to go back after we finished our auto ship. We're going to update our cart. And we are going to now go back and place our order. So once we've placed our order, we are going to go to place a personal order. And now it's the same thing. We're going to go to that same shopping cart, but this time it's to place an order. All right, now we've got our order placed. We've got our auto ship set up. We're going to make sure it's set up in the same cycle that we're playing that first order, because when we order, it's qualifying us for the next 4 cycles. We want to make sure our auto ship is going to hit every cycle 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on when you place that first order. All right, I've got my auto ship order. I've got a personal order placed. I am now ready for commissions. So I'm going to go over here to the commission section, and we're going to look at rank and commissions. And this is going to tell us what our rank and commission is. So in this case, this distributor is a Builder 500. Builder 500 is the building block of the entire Zija compensation plan. The Builder 500 means I am active with either a 75-point order or a 150-point order. I have personally sponsored at least 2 active distributors. I've placed one on my left team, one on my right team. And I have a minimum of 500 points on the team with the least amount of volume. So I could have 500 left, 500 right. I could have 500 left and 1,000 right. As long as I have 500 on the team that has the least amount of volume. I referred to the compensation plan to understand what the teams mean and how we're creating volume, but we're going to sponsor somebody left on our left side. We're going to sponsor someone on the right side because we're only building 2 teams. This is a team commission program where with 2 teams we can maximize our compensation plan in the team commission section of the compensation plan. So, Builder 500. We want to build Builder 500s. We want to help people get qualified for income as fast as possible. If everybody came in and sponsored someone left and someone right, we would all begin to build massive teams as that duplicates, and we're going to earn 10% on the leg with the least amount of volume. And technically, we're really earning 5% on the left side and 5% on the right side, up to the amount of the leg with the least amount of volume. For example, if I had 500 left and 500 right, to make it easy to calculate in our head, we say count 10% of the leg with the least amount of volume, which would be $50. But technically, we're actually earning 5% on the leg from the left, which is $25, and 5% on the leg from the right, which is $25. Add them together, there's your 50. And then they would then deduct the 500 of volume from the left leg and 500 from the volume of the right leg, pay you on that, and now we move forward next week. Next week, you're carrying forward bank volume. In this case, it would be carrying forward 0 from the left and 500 from the right. So I want you to not worry about if it takes you a little bit of time to figure this out and get up to speed, because if you have volume, you do not lose it until you get paid on it. Once you get paid on it, then they'll deduct that from your volume and then move forward to the next week. So nobody loses anything if they are a little bit slow to learn these or a little bit slow to get their first and their second distributor sponsored and placed within their teams. So Builder 500, and then it says on here what's the next rank, or it says what the commissions are. The average commission for a Builder 500 is about $132 a week, or $572 a month. So great. So what are the qualifications? You need to have your at least 75 points personal. Great. Congratulations. You've met this requirement. You need at least 2 personally sponsored distributors who are enrolled who are an active 75 or greater. Congratulations. You've met this. You need a minimum of 500 rank in GV in the left and the right binary legs. You need 500 left, 500 right. Okay, the right leg has more than 500, so that's done. The left leg is only at 175. So in this case, this distributor, and I apologize, but it shows your current rank is Builder. The next rank is Builder 500, which is the average commission is $572 a month, which is our building block of our Zija compensation plan, which to get there, this distributor simply needs 325 more in volume on the left leg and then hits the next pin level. So this is very exciting that we can just go in here and see exactly what we need to do. Current rank, next pay rank. What does the next pay rank mean? It can mean this much in income. What do I need to do to get there? It shows you all the requirements, and there's a green check mark if you've actually met them. And then you can actually go on and see what does it take to get all of the different levels. As you go through the whole compensation plan and all the PIN levels, you can see I could click on any one at any time, and it would tell me if I want to go diamond, for example. I could click on that, and now it's going to go up, and it's going to tell me what I would need to do. First of all, a diamond, the average income is almost $14,000 a month. What do I have to do to get there? I have to have my 150. I've got that. I have to have 2 personally enrolled active. I've got that. At least 5 Builder 500 legs. I don't have that. So I would need to know, what is that? We talked about it. I have 1, and this distributor has 1 Builder 500 leg. So they would need 4 more. And then we need at least 15,000 in volume in the left and the right. So obviously this distributor would have a long way to go to get there. But by going here, you can go on any one. Now, Emerald is a really wonderful place because in Emerald, you not only get your team commissions and your fast start commissions, but you start to get a share of our unilevel component, which is the ability at Emerald to get a check matching bonus pool. And you qualify for shares in that pool by adding up all the checks of your personally sponsored people down through 4 generations of bronze distributors or above. Okay, refer to the comp plan. Don't worry about it. For now, let's make it simple. Click on Emerald if you want to get to Emerald. There's more money. So to get to Emerald, the average income of an Emerald is 5 figures a month. What do I need to do to get there? I need to have 150 orders. Got that. I need to have my 2 people. Got that. I need at least 4 Builder 500 legs. I have 1. I just need 3 more. I need at least 12,000 in volume on my left and my right leg. Okay, I have some work to do. So whatever qualification you want to get to, you just go right down there. It'll tell you exactly what to do. So you don't have to worry about understanding everything about the comp plan because you've got your back office to help you through that. All right, so that's rank and commissions. Now let's look at View My Team. So when we go to View My Team, there's 2 things that we can look at. The first thing that we can look at is the binary aspect of the team, our 2 teams. We have somebody on the right, we have somebody on the left, and these are building teams. And they have left and rights, and they have left and rights, and so on. And you're going to simply be building straight down your outside right and your outside left for your commissions, which means since we can only build 2 teams, actually we are kind of forced to help our distributors build this business, and we keep building underneath of them. Now, let's just look. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the little icon for the card. And when you open that up, for anybody in your downline, it'll show their rank, it'll show their sponsor, it'll show if they're on auto ship or not, and how many points they're on auto ship for. It'll show when the next date is going to run that auto ship, so you know what cycle they're in, so you can know whether or not they're going to mean volume for you next week. It's going to show how much volume is on their left and how much is on their right. Now look at this. This particular distributor has 2,000 banked on the left and 2,400 banked on the right. Now, why? Because last cycle, cycle 1, they were not qualified to earn income yet, had not placed the first order, therefore was not eligible to earn income. So the company did not keep any of the volume. They banked it, and they're carrying forward. And now, in this week, that distributor was paid on all of that volume on the left side, and they do it in even 100s. So 55 of that is being carried forward to the next week, and so on. It will show you on every distributor how many personally enrolled active distributors they have. It'll show you how much volume is in their personal sponsor tree. It'll show you of their people how many are placed left, how many are placed right. It'll show you how many Builder 500 legs they have on their team. So our qualifications, as we looked at, this distributor needs 2 Builder 500s to get to the next pay rank, which would be bronze. And so when we get there, we need 2, right? They have 1. Well, if you need a Builder 500 leg, you can count your personally sponsored distributors or any distributor in their personally sponsored tree. So since this distributor has a Builder 500 under them, that would qualify their sponsor as a Builder 500 leg, even though they're not yet a Builder 500. All right, so here we have all of that. We can see this. We can go down and drill down, and we can look and see where people are. And we can also go back over here to view my team, and now I can look at the personally sponsored tree view. So when I look at that, this is the personally sponsored tree because our qualifications are based on how much volume we have right and left in our teams, in our dual commission team, but also how many personally sponsored distributors we have that are Builder 500s. And to get to the very, very, very top of this compensation plan, the number is 6. 6 people placed within 2 legs. There might be 1 on the left, 5 on the right. We don't know about. We're going to look at the tree, and we're going to see. So here are the personally sponsored distributors. So here's the distributor. Look, not a Builder 500, but if I drill down, I'll see the maybe Builder 500s in the legs. This one here is a personally ordering distributor, but has not yet begun to build the business. So we've got to help this distributor get a left and a right, become a Builder 500, or develop one somewhere on her team. This distributor here, we look, they're on auto ship, but again, and they have 120 left, they've begun, but we've got to help them continue to build and get in the compensation plan. And as we're going through all these people, we look through every single one, and then to look at more, to the right of the distributor is an arrow. That'll take you to the next 6 people that they have sponsored. And again, we're going to look at these people. All we have to do is click here. This one has no volume and no auto ship. This one has no volume, but they have volume on their left team that was billed there somewhere. So I can call this person up and say, hey, you've got somebody underneath you ordering, and you could earn commissions on that person if you simply got on auto ship yourself and placed an order of at least 75 points. All right, so that's that. The last thing I'm going to show on that is on the View My Team is just looking at your personally enrolled. So when you look at your personally enrolled, it gives you a clear picture of all of your people and what their ranks are. So as you go down, these are all your personally enrolled people, and as you scroll through, it'll show you what their title is, what their member type, what their PIN rank is, and that means it's the highest title that they've achieved so far. So last week they could have become a Builder 500, but maybe this week they're not, because we have to develop this and create Builder 500s week after week after week, so that every week we have a Builder 500 in that team that's qualifying. So it'll take us all the way through. It'll show them if they're on the left or if they're on the right, their name, their country, their member type, and what their PIN rank is. So what does this member type mean? This is right now what they're currently qualifying for. We have repeat order customers, which are called rocks. You can become a rock star by developing lots of repeat order customers and earn additional bonuses, cash and free products. Some retail customers, so it'll show you what their status is right there. Now, just a couple other things I want to show you. So we have our repeat order customers. We can go, we can sponsor. We get additional bonuses and product with repeat order customers. If we have $299 or more in repeat order customers, we earn 25% on those customers and can also earn free products. And if it's less than that, then you can earn a 15% commission and, again, free products. The holding tank. If we turn our holding tank on, then as we sponsor people, they're simply going to fall into our holding tank where they'll stay till Friday night at midnight. That's the end of our pay period. Friday night at midnight to Friday night at midnight. And so by putting somebody in the holding tank, it gives us time to figure out where do we want to place them. If we can't figure it out because we don't understand the comp plan yet, don't worry. It'll automatically place it in the leg that's most advantageous to you so you can get paid on it, which is always going to be the leg with the least amount of volume. So you can turn that on. Your leadership lifeline is going to show you who your upline is. Clicking on enroll will allow you to enroll a new person. But I'm going to take you to just one last little thing here. In our marketing section, there's a lot of stuff you want to look at. The events, the library, so many documents, presentations, our event manager, our media center that has videos and a lot of stuff to help you build your business. Look at the initiatives, look at the resources, look at the frequently asked questions. But I'm simply going to take you to the last thing for right now is your replicate website. In your replicate website, it's going to show you, it'll take you there first, and it'll show you what your URL is. And so it's usually going to be your username.myzija.com. Now, what do you want to show? You want to show, I want to put the name on. I want to add my email. So you're going to check what you want to have shown on your replicate website. And I'm sorry, we'll put it on. So we're going to say we want our name, we want the email, we want the phone number. Maybe we don't want the phone number, maybe we do want the phone number. And we can add a photo. And I'm just going to say this much for now and do the rest of that later. You can tell your Zija story, and then we're going to save changes. So putting your why in there is a really great thing. We're going to save changes, and then your website now would have the name and email. And as you can add your phone number, your story, and your picture, and update that as well. So those are the most important things you want to do immediately. You want to set up your website, and now you can start to send that URL to people and share the Zango and the Zija products with others and start to build your business. And as they enroll, they will enroll under you. If you have your holding tank turned on, they'll go there until you can figure it out. If you can't figure it out, it'll auto-place them for you, so do not worry. The most important thing you can do right now, log into your office, set up your auto ship, place your first order, and start sponsoring new distributors. Your first one left, your second one right, and now you're in a position to start making money with your new company, Zija International.